I've always said that travel...
Is this Mr. Bickle's home?
I believe so. He supposedly has evidence against Harlow. We need to speak with him.
My husband.
Are you all right? We're looking for Mr. Bickle.
My husband is dead. He killed him.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry, Mrs. Bickle. Who killed your husband?
Theophilus Harlow. I'm sure of it. He's been threatening my husband for weeks and... Oh, where is my son? Where is Archie?
He must be around here somewhere. When did you last see him?
Archie was home with his father while I was out. His satchel's missing. Hopefully he's just gone wandering, as he's prone to do. I hope he wasn't here when Harlow... when my husband...
Do you know which way Archie might have gone?
He has a little hideout in the forest south of here. He never wanders far. But if he witnessed Harlow doing something to his father, I'm afraid to leave, in case he comes back home.
We'll find your son, Mrs. Bickle.
Thank you. What am I going to do?
Bickle.
Please do not worry, Mrs. Bickle. We will bring Archie home.
Revelio!
Where are you, Archie?
Bombarder!
Why did he challenge that horrible man?
When I took the letter we found to Officer Singer, she told me about Mr. Bickle. He had been doing the same thing we are, providing Officer Singer with evidence to take down Harlow. I had hoped to speak with him about what he had found, but we were too late.
What did Officer Singer say about the letter you brought her?
She thanked me, but she clearly felt that it was not enough. It is a shame that
Revelio.
hypocrites cannot speak. Your friend Highwing could provide all the evidence against Harlow. We will need something more.
Revelio!
This must be little Archie's hideout that Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Archie? Archie Bickle! He would not have done this to his own hideout. Someone came here looking for him. Revelio may be our only hope of finding out which way he went. There! Archie's footprints. He went this way. I thought we would have found Archie by now.
Revelio! I suspect he'll keep running if he's being followed.
If it is Harlow that's pursuing him, I only hope you're right. Men like Harlow would not think twice about killing a child. We must find Archie quickly.
Revelio!
Wolves! Prepare for a fight.
Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Confringo! Revelio!
I hope Archie didn't cross paths with that wolf pack. We should look around.
Archie's satchel. Why would he leave it behind?
He was likely running from Harlow, distracted. This may be a good time for Revelio again. Archie went this way. I have a bad feeling about this. Harlow must have a reason for pursuing Archie.
I wonder what Archie saw. I hope he didn't see Harlow kill his father.
He would never overcome it. At least not in any way I can
Revelio.
imagine. A fork in the road. We will need Revelio again.
You can't imagine how inconvenient.
Multiple sets of footprints. Oh, Harlow caught up to him here. This is not good. They went this way.
Revelio.
Thestrals. They are beautiful, are they not?
You can see Thestrals too.
I witnessed death when I was 9. Saw my first Thestral shortly thereafter. I found comfort in it.
Revelio.
I think those of us who have witnessed death deserve some comfort.
I'm sorry you experienced something like that at so young an age.
I was with my father when he died. My mother was away, and I felt quite helpless. It was a long time ago in some ways, but in other ways, it seems like it was only yesterday. I still see him so clearly.
You must listen.
My father was a wonderful man.
Defendo! Confringo!
We must find Archie.
Revelio.
Taking in children now, are we? Better not be. Expulso!
Oh, still!
Incendio!
Descendo. Confringo.
Incendio!
Incendio!
Benito. Had enough yet. Say that.
Expulso!
Petrificus totalis!
Black
Defendo. Bombarda.
Petrificus totalis!
Revelio.
They got what they deserved.
Repulso.
Tell.
Revelio. Confringo.
There's proper fable there! Reducto!
Confringo. Expelliarmus.
That's just pitiful!
Descendo. Capulso. Revelio. Bombarda. Confringo. Defender. Expelliarmus.
Don't do that!
Descendo. Defendo! Default! Confringo!
You're going to regret that.
Bombarda! Defendo! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
That's just the beginning. I've never seen such magic.
Revelio!
Petrificus
Confringo! Defendo! Cruci! Repulsor! Descendo! Revelio!
They got what they deserved.
Your help.
User entered.
Confringo! Archie. Archie Bickle.
How do you know who I am?
Your mother sent us to find you.
Oh, I'm so
User.
glad to see you.
Mi van,
Not too
József?
loud, Archie.
Kőfingó.
Sorry.
Need to
Kőfingó.
get this open. Aloha Mora.
Mehetek már hónapba. Már ideje volt. Na mi? Hát miért ne?
A man called Harlow. He killed my father.
Hát mi?
We're so sorry,
Én nem
Archie.
akarok.
We won't let him get away with it.
Még a hetet kibírtam
First we
volna
need to
itt
get you
van.
home to your
3
mother.
napig most kelljek
Thank
föl,
you.
bazd meg ezért.
For
De most
saving me.
3 napig
We
miért nem
wouldn't have it
maradsz
any
már?
other way, Archie.
Hát mert mennem kell,
Now
azt
let's get
mondták
you
azért.
home. We know a safe way back.
De mondd azt, hogy nem tudsz menni. Akkor azt mondják, megint menjek el orvoshoz, egyik papír. De orvos miért nem írta ki pintekig? Hát, hogy ez a hülye úgy írta, hogy ugye amikor történt, hogy 4-től ugye 6 hét, és ő ugye ma jár le.
Archie, you're here!
Revelio!
Oh, you're safe.
Mother? Oh, Mother. Father's friends are in danger. I heard the people who took me talking about them.
Which friends, darling?
Mr. and Mrs. Ray. Mr. Filbert. I think I also said Otto's name.
Jobba ba.
I shall speak with them. You run inside.
Yes, Mother.
Your husband's friends may be in danger. How can we help?
Give them. The last thing we need is that monster coming after you.
We don't want to worry you.
Thank you. And thank you for bringing Archie. I can never repay the two of you for your kind.
Not
No,
to
at
worry,
least.
Mrs. Bickle. My father used to say that rain does not fall on one roof alone. We
Revelio!
are here to help each other.
Jó van ma.
I must learn more about Mr. Bickle's friends and why Harlow is after them.
Az miért
You'll
nem
be hearing from me
kiválódik ez
as
a
soon as I know
utazó pont,
something.
te?
Thank you for your help today.
Handy resource indeed, your field
Jó, hogy ez
guide.
már be van.
I'm most pleased to be included.
Nézem, hogy mit árul. Kis kecsög. Akkor ugyanazt a szart.
Helen,
What do you...
What can I help you with today? Ah, yes, a wonderful choice. I hope to see you again sometime.
Revelio!
Ó, hát ez már éget már.
The ministry's good work if you can get it.
Ide kéne fölmennem.
on another adventure, are we?
Revelio. Wonder who lives here. Bombarda.
Csombarda! Ezek mik a fingom mint?
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I
17
promise.
istik a szombati
Good.
Hogwartsomat.
Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had
Beszarás.
news about the poachers, and that
Tekén
some of it
szólod,
had to
mint
do with me.
10 000-rel.
It did.
Azaz!
I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and
Miki
did you know
infarktot
that they
kaptam.
have orders from Victor Rookwood
Oh,
to
Natty.
capture you on sight?
Itt a
Does this have
170
anything
ezer
to do with
megnézte.
Rookwood and Charlotte coming
Tizen
down with
hét
3
ezer,
broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the
Don't
moment,
worry.
I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Hype. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not.
The poacher's best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making at the expense of innocent. The poacher spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Not to worry, Pop.
I normally tell her
Okej,
everything.
Poppy már.
I think she worries I'll do something.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way.
Revelio.
Revelio. Megtanultam a krucifixót.
Crucifixo.
Na, itt vagy a kentaurok.
A centaur. Tread carefully.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
Házkor kezdeszem el
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them
Reggel
stopped.
6-kor.
I hope for your sake that is
Kettőig.
true. Our kind is
Ja, lehet
swiftly
3.
losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
Nálunk az a szarba, az, hogy fél 8-kor kezdünk, de még így is jobb, mert amúgy 4-ig kéne lenni, érted? És így is idejövünk fél 3-ig.
He was certainly a charmer.
Vagyis
That
hát
could have gone
3-ig, mert csak
worse.
pénteken fél
Centaurs
3.
aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few
ott vannak
villagers in
valami.
Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why.
Már hülye csaj, mert nem
Perhaps
tudom
that's
most
why the
menni, de-
centaurs are suspicious.
Hát akkor varázsoljunk egyet.
Mit?
Nem tudom. Menjünk megnézzük a feladatot.
Revelio.
That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water. This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Úgyis idejöttünk királyságra.
Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Pelts. Still smoking. They can't have been gone long.
Megiszok mindent, amit találok, és hülye a csaj.
Revelio. This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching.
Oh, goblin!
But I don't have a good feeling about this.
Jó, ma menjél már!
Revelio.
How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures
Ó,
there.
hát ez
So
csak
what
idébb
are they
kellett
doing
volna
out
jönnünk 3 méter.
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here.
Az anyád
Let's get a better lay of the
picsája
land.
már, gyere már.
Revelio.
Irondale's not half as tough as it sounds.
Nah, you want to leave it at least a week before you go poking about the tracks of a streeler. Need to let his trail stop smouldering. But then...
So it better not be a trick.
Szóval hogy megyünk oda? Ó, ez szopás! Megfingóztam magunkat, leszakadt a híd.
Ti is.
Ki egyszer nem gondolta, hogy leszakad. Hát mi ez, te bánod? Meg kell ölni őket, faszba, az jó.
Revelio.
Suna kis csaj. Hát de sétálj már, bazd.
I would say that I...
Ugyanott lehet-e upgrade-elni a söprőt aláruhát?
Hát a fingom tudja.
Hát most adott egy söprő upgrade-et.
Come out before I find you.
You had me there. Reducto!
Incendio. Expelliarmus Bombarda.
Confringo!
Expelliarmus Confringo.
What am I on? You will fall!
Defender.
Feisty little foliage.
Descendo. Repulso. Accio. Confringo.
It's near I find you. Reducto! You having the knacker?
Descendo. Repulso.
Confringo! I bet that was you're a big
Descendo.
Clumsy little fool. Confringo!
Accio.
Better luck next time.
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out.
Wiggly Wiggly Potion.
Revelio.
Csávó upgrade-elte a üzletbe.
Ja, az egyszerű. Kőfingó.
What in Merlin's name?
Mi a fasz az a sárkány? Miért?
Are those dragons?
Sárkányviadal van.
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Hauntel Hall. No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded it is. How could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fight. We should take advantage of most eyes being on the fight and look around. But be discreet. You?
That's it. I bet it's the word. Don't know what Victor was thinking, striking a bargain with him.
Revelio.
Vediamo Sárkányfájt, bazd meg.
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Ah, they say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want. I say, if every last wizard is run through with a blade, then violence is going to get me precisely what I want.
Sick of this being a word.
Revelio.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there?
Tényleg a Sari, te!
They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her odds, shall we?
Revelio.
Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Aloha, Mora.
Sárkánytojó.
Revel. All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
Would you like me to put you down? Not so tough now, are ya?
Descender.
Back for more.
Glacius.
Levioso.
Levioso. Glacius. Lumos. Defendo. Revelio.
You're the one we're looking for, ain't you, brother friend?
Valami nő áll.
I'll check your pockets, huh?
There you are. Rather up one.
Like to talk to dragons, do you?
Back to the... What have you done? Miserable weed. Never liked vegetables.
Confringo. Bombarda. Bombarda.
Putting me to sleep.
Accio.
Look alive!
Incendio! overgrown weed.
Levioso!
Very well.
Confringo!
Stop this!
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up.
Accio. This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
This way.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What?
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins and the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at it... Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
Revelio.
Sárkányok védelmezője vagyunk, basz.
It's time you learned the transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove
Accio. Confringo. Bombarda. Bombarda. Confringo. Levioso.
Számítottam ki valamit?
Aloha Mora.
Alólam homóra.
Én alólam.
Revelio. Levioso. Book Professor Weasley asked me to...
Looking for the book Intermediate.
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book.
Did she now?
Quiz.
Some people call bits of knowledge. Hence, I have created a small quiz. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. Oh, they don't value...
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
The Golden Snuggery.
No. Incorrect.
Azt mondta, hogy
The
melyik
answer
volt
was the golden
aztán.
snidget. The snidget was first introduced to Quidditch, in which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck.
The Pepper Up potion.
I'm afraid the answer was Felix Felicis. The
Kurva anyád.
The founder.
No. According to Bede, which
No, hát
ball in...
egyikre se idő. Beszli.
The Snitch.
When a chaser throws the quaff... True or false? Polyjuice...
True.
Actually, the answer was false. While Polyjuice potions
Das
can
komoly.
be used to change things such as... Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions, and I won't be giving...
I'm sorry.
Let me know if you change your mind. I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this. Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration. Lumos.
Lumpolo. Egyik ilyen quiz kérdéseket föltenni, egyikre se válaszoltam jól. Na most mi történt? Na.
Revelio.
Revelli Anus. Nálad már ősz van, vagy havazik már?
Nem.
Nem, hát egyszer vált őszre, egyszer vált... mi a
Hát most
franca?
zöld minden.
Egyszer vált őszre ugye a nyárról, és akkor egy kicsit ilyen őszes lesz a táj. Tehát most meg már tél van, ahogy mész előrébb.
I believe she has learned about some of what we've been up to. I'm hoping she may be easier on me if you are there.
Settle down, settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do.
Megtanultuk a transformation, szóval mindent nőt férfivel és minden férfit nővé változtathatunk.
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks?
Poppy's
May finally be safe
eating.
since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor.
And frankly,
Thank you, Professor. The extra
as I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making good use of the opportunities. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you can brew an impressive... Hopefully, you won't need it anytime soon, but it is a valuable potion to have when...
Thank you, Professor.
Was your visit...
Not at all. I'm fascinated.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time. Until then, well done.
Figuráljunk transformokat.
Since our visit to Feldcroft, something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
Én vagyok a Wizard rendőrség.
Lumos.
But I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
I remember our meet mentioning something.
Na most aztán még kiadott minden szart, baszki, Undercroft.
Revelio.
You'll never believe
What did you discover in the spellbook we found?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the Scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark.
It was hard to do, but casting Crucio was our only option.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found some references to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curse.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially...
I see no reason to involve Ominous.
I'm glad you agree. When I know more, I shall send it out.
Okay.
And don't feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Ominous, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard...
Lumos.
You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood.
Reparo.
I never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
Lumos.
I am not letting this go.
Ominous. Sebastian meant what?
Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
Poor Anne and Sebastian.
That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I can't. Please avoid anything to do with that.
Those references in the book seem promising.
I hope Sebastian pursues this no further. But if you think he might, please. It would mean a lot.
Lumos.
Bedöglött a pálcám. Nyomogasd a Lumos, tök sokszor bedöglik a pált. Mikis.
Mutassa, hogy ott a láda, de már rég ki van nyitva.
A Poppyval beszéljek?
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade. Revelio.
Rivelianus.
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblins. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can...
That's a good idea. We need to see this through.
I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood.
Rookwood is working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gring. Fig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig had asked that I not speak of it.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps to shed light on what we saw at the tent. Don't worry, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
Ó, ezért ide jönni. Na, ő mit akar? Lehet elvisznek Nigériába, vagy honnan.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
So frustrating. You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned your
Natsai,
concern about an
Natsai.
unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful. Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards. She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you, and she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
But Mother!
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of...
If someone had meddled in Matabeleland, Father would still be with us.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to.
So frustrating. She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. And it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the Highlands rather freely until now. But that is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability.
It is. I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so. She claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle, but she has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer believe it.
She's concerned for your safety.
That may be safe, but I do not believe that it would be best. Do you? You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Ranrock were after you. I choose to act as you have. I must deal with Rookwood and Harlow, not hide from... My mother cannot know where I... Thank you for being here during that rather awkward conversation.
You can't imagine how...
Revelio.
Masszán is megvan, akkor jóba.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Hello there. Hello, Almeet. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I mean, I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something.
Of course. How exciting. I mean, well,
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's...
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
Lord Gok is waiting. Shall we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first.
It's like a place right out of a storybook.